Have you ever felt like you're carrying a storm inside, yet no one can see it? You smile, you keep moving, you even convince yourself you're fine, but deep down, something feels missing. Unexplained emptiness, sudden outbursts, gaps in memory, or pain in your body that doctors can't explain. These aren't random. They are hidden signals, your mind's silent cry that you've been bottling up emotions for far too long. In this video, you'll uncover the 5 strongest signs that your unhealed trauma is secretly shaping your life. And more importantly, you'll learn how to recognize them before they quietly destroy your relationships, your peace of mind, and your future. By the end, you won't just understand yourself better, you'll hold the keys to finally breaking free. Stay with me until the last moment, because every second could be the one that changes the way you see your past and the way you step into your future. Before we dive in, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss new psychology insights. Have you ever noticed how sometimes you feel strangely numb, as if life is happening around you but not within you? That quiet emptiness, that fog where nothing excites you anymore, may not be just stress. It could be your mind's way of protecting you from unprocessed pain. Emotional numbness is one of the most common hidden signs of bottled-up trauma. On the surface, it feels safer not to feel. But the truth is, when you shut off painful emotions, you also shut off joy, love, and connection. What feels like protection slowly turns into disconnection from everything that makes life meaningful. And then there are the symptoms your body whispers to you when your mind refuses to speak. Chronic headaches, tight shoulders, stomach pain, racing heart. Doctors may find nothing wrong, yet your body keeps reminding you that unresolved emotions live not only in your mind, but also in your nervous system. Studies show trauma gets stored in the body, resurfacing as physical pain. These signals are not weakness. They are messages, urging you to face what you've locked away. Relationships, too, become mirrors of this hidden struggle. Have you ever wondered why you find it difficult to trust? Why intimacy feels unsafe? Or why conflicts seem to repeat themselves? Unresolved trauma distorts the way we connect. Instead of love feeling secure, it feels fragile. Instead of closeness bringing comfort, it triggers fear. The very bonds that should heal us end up reminding us of the wounds we never faced. Without realizing it, you may push people away or cling too tightly, trapped in patterns you never chose but can't seem to break. And then there are those moments when a small trigger feels like an earthquake. Someone says a phrase, a door slams, a certain tone of voice echoes, and suddenly you're overwhelmed with anger, panic, or tears. It doesn't make sense on the surface, and you might even tell yourself you're overreacting. But what if it's not the present moment you're reacting to, but a buried memory your brain never fully processed? These disproportionate reactions are often echoes of the past, trying to force their way into the present until you finally pay attention. Perhaps the most haunting sign of bottled-up trauma is the silence of missing memories. Entire pieces of your childhood, or key life events, simply absent, as if torn out of the book of your life. This phenomenon, known as dissociative amnesia, is not forgetfulness. It's your brain's survival instinct, shielding you from unbearable pain. But memories hidden don't stay buried forever. They resurface in dreams, in sudden flashes, in unexplained feelings of something's missing. And when your story feels incomplete, you carry the weight of a life half-lived. Here is the truth. Bottling up your emotions may protect you in the moment, But over time, it steals your wholeness, your relationships, your joy, and even your body's peace. Yet there is another truth. Healing is possible. It begins with awareness. Every symptom, every numb moment, every overreaction is not a curse, but an invitation. An invitation to face, to feel, and to reclaim your story. Healing doesn't mean forgetting the past. It means piecing together the fragments until they no longer control you. It means breathing deeply, grounding yourself in the present, and choosing connection over avoidance. Step by step, you can release what you've been holding in, and in doing so, you don't just survive, you finally begin to live. You see, healing is not about erasing the past. It's about reclaiming it, rewriting the narrative so that the pain no longer defines you. Every scar holds a story, but you decide whether that story becomes a prison or a path to freedom. The truth is, what you've bottled up has already been shaping your life in silence. But the moment you choose to face it, the moment you choose to feel instead of numb, everything begins to change. This is not a journey you walk alone. Surround yourself with people who remind you that you are not broken, that you are not defined by what happened to you. Each breath you take is proof of resilience. Each step forward is a declaration that your past will not steal your future. So let this be the moment you stop running from your emotions and start walking with them. Because hidden within the pain you've been avoiding is the strength you've been searching for all along. And when you finally let go of what's been weighing you down, you will rise into a life lighter, freer, and more powerful than you ever imagined. True healing is not just about feeling better in the moment. It is a rewiring of your brain and nervous system. Neuroscience shows that when trauma is left unresolved, the amygdala, the brain's alarm system, stays hyperactive, while the prefrontal cortex, the part that gives you clarity and rational control, loses its balance. This is why small triggers can feel like life or death threats. But with consistent healing practices such as therapy, journaling, mindfulness, and compassionate connection, the brain begins to reshape itself. Neuroplasticity allows new pathways of safety and resilience to form, gradually replacing patterns of fear with patterns of strength. What once was bottled up as silent suffering can transform into wisdom, empathy, and emotional depth. Every time you face the discomfort instead of running from it, you are literally training your brain and body to choose freedom over fear. That is the science of healing and the art of reclaiming your life. Before you leave, some crushes don't excite your heart. They poison your mind. Discover the 7 toxic crushes that secretly destroy your mind.